LeBron is out here stat padding and history chasing, right? He's chasing the ghost in the arena, trying to collect things that MJ never did, right? You got the 40,000 points. You got the scoring, all-time scoring leader. You're now able to play with your son. Like, you're trying to do all these things to try and make up for the fact that you're 4-6 in finals. You only got 4 rings. You only got what, 2 or 3 MVPs. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're chasing this ghost in the arena.
Yeah.
And it's terrible to see, because now you're dragging other people along into it. Now, this is not to say that Bronny wouldn't end up being NBA ready talent, right? But because of what he went through and because of how his freshman season went, right?
He wouldn't be considered.
You needed to cook him. Let him play all 4 years at college. Let him transfer. Right. There was talk about him hitting the portal, going to Ohio State. Let him develop and grow. But because LeBron is turning 40 this year, right? 22nd season in the NBA, his time is limited. No matter how much money he puts into his body, no matter what he does, Father Time is and forever will be undefeated.
It's gonna happen eventually.
It's gonna happen. Absolutely. So does LeBron have time to wait 3 more years for his son to develop, or can I pull the strings now and make this happen? He's done ring chasing. That is far gone. And my boy was like, if he was still competitive, he would be on a contender, and the Lakers haven't been contenders in years. So that further lets me know that he's doing just this, stat padding and history chasing that ghost in the arena in MJ.
Oh, why?
With the 55th pick of the NBA draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select the best player available at the time, Bronny James.
I don't even believe that shit.
All right, before we get into it, we got the super chat. Chris, take care of that.
Shout out to Ryan Walters for the super chat. His name was Bronny. If his name was Bronny, he'd be a lottery pick. How y'all feel about that?
So I guess they're talking about the kid we was talking about. Yeah, absolutely.
Edwards?
Yeah.
Or Kyle?
Edwards.
Nah, Edwards.
Edwards? Yeah, for sure. For sure.
I ain't mad at that.
Yeah, we got any sound bites for this one, or we can just get into it?
Oh no. I got a sound bite. Listen. So I'm gonna tell y'all who the sound bite is from. I'm gonna tell y'all who the sound bite is from, so y'all can go ahead and gear up. Skip Bayless.
Oh shit.
Thank y'all for coming out. Good night.
Skip Bayless had something very interesting to say. Have y'all ever heard me say
delusional cowboy guy?
Have y'all ever heard me say Skip Bayless had something interesting to say?
Nobody in the history of history has said Skip Bayless had anything interesting to say.
He had a really interesting take, and y'all ready?
Send it.
Here we go.
Look, I don't care if LeBron James and Rich Paul bullied and strong-armed the NBA into staying away from Bronny James until he fell all the way to the Lakers at 55 in the second round. I don't care, because Bronny James belongs with LeBron James. Bronny James can handle playing alongside his all-time great father, the greatest scorer in the history of the NBA. Bronny James was born for this, made for this. This is a tough kid. Mentally tough, physically tough kid. Perfect complement, born to play alongside his dad. He's a catch-and-shoot 3-point shooter. He will soon play high-level NBA defense. He's got a backbone for basketball and a feel for the game somewhere in the realm of his father's. He inherited from his father. Maybe the most stable part of the Lakers next year, the circus that will be the Lakers, will be Bronny James. This is a great kid. Great character. This is beautiful. I can't wait to watch this. And LeBron earned the right to make this happen. Way to go. Here we go.
If there's a gun to your head, blink twice.
Yo, somebody in the comments said that's AI. Listen, I seen the video. Listen, it was Skip. It was really Skip.
Somebody had a family member at gunpoint off camera. Read this shit, Skip.
A clutch is powerful.
Man,
Are they?
I don't want no smoke. I don't want no smoke.
Listen, I'm just, I don't even know if I want to say.
Hold on. Raise your hand if you expected the clip to go that way.
No, did not. No, absolutely,
Bro. Hell no, bro.
Absolutely.
And it sounded so forced.
Listen, I'm gonna take the lead on this because Eric's not here to be the LeBron guy, right? Skip was 100% correct. 100% correct.
You don't really believe that.
Here come Jay.
This kid didn't do anything wrong. He didn't. He didn't.
He didn't.
However, the thing about it is Skip is amazingly smart. I can't believe I said that. But he's a really smart guy.
Yeah.
He's appreciative of all the content. Listen, there's 82 games worth of content that the Lakers just gave him. As Undisputed is going this way, boy, they can write that ship.
And he's
real easy.
He might have just did it. He said that.
And what Skip is trying to do here, which is real commendable. Oh my goodness, Jay Cargill. I'm sorry.
Focus.
What the heck?
Focus.
No, I was focused.
I know exactly what he's talking about.
No, what Skip was trying to do here, pardon me.
No apology necessary, sir.
It's take the heat off the kid. The kid had the kid had the least to do with the everything that you just seen that they told you didn't see while doing exactly what you thought you was going to see. The kid didn't do nothing but want to play ball. You can't get mad at the kid.
No, not mad at the kid at all.
So everybody, people like the LeBron James hate is crazy. People hate LeBron so much that they hate this kid. He ain't do nothing.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing against Bronny.
It's not Bronny's fault, man.
It's not Bronny's fault. So anybody attacking him, if we not talk like basketball reserves the right to talk about basketball things. If you want to talk about basketball things with Bronny, that's fine.
Right.
But when you start attacking his character for the things that he ain't asked to be, he's benefited from being that. Just leave him alone. Now, Daddy, it's a whole other story.
Smoke.
That's a whole other story because we've seen him do, I would say, unhonorable things, and at least the things that we can consider to be unhonorable. Not Bronny, man. Bronny just a kid trying to hoop. I salute him for even getting up and wanting to go back out there after the injury scare that he had. And now he gets to play and do something that nobody has ever done before, and that's play with his dad on the NBA roster. I think that's dope. That part of it is dope.
We can't hear from Bronny until he completes the 7-week media training course by Clutch Sports.
Yeah, it's
so don't expect to hear from Bronny anytime soon.
And when you do hear from him, he gonna sound exactly like his daddy.
Yeah. Voice tone and everything.
I didn't get into it, but I got into a discussion with one of my homeboys on a post on the page, and a lot of people are taking different stances about this. Like a lot of people are saying, shame on us for LeBron creating generational wealth and why didn't Jordan's sons play why didn't Jordan do this for his sons? This, that, and third. It's such. And I had to say, I think MJ and LeBron are definitely two different caliber dudes. Also, I don't think either Bronny nor Marcus were league ready level talent. But Marcus also got into a lot of off court issues while he was in college as well. So, and then of course Jordan is like, hey, listen, don't embarrass my good name out there. I built this. You know what I'm saying? I don't think LeBron, I told my boy, I was like, LeBron is out here stat padding and history chasing, right? He's chasing the ghost in the arena, trying to collect things that MJ never did, right? You got the 40,000 points. You got the scoring, all-time scoring leader. You're now able to play with your son. Like, you're trying to do all these things to try and make up for the fact that you're 4-6 in finals. You only got 4 rings. You only got what, 2 or 3 MVPs. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're chasing this ghost in the arena.
Yeah.
And it's terrible to see because now you're dragging other people along into it. Now, this is not to say that Bronny wouldn't end up being NBA ready talent, right? But because of what he went through and because of how his freshman season went, right?
He wouldn't be considered.
You needed to cook him. Let him play all 4 years at college. Let him transfer.
Right.
There was talk about him hitting the portal, going to Ohio State. Let him develop and grow. But because LeBron is turning 40 this year, right? 22nd season in NBA, his time is limited. No matter how much money he puts into his body, no matter what he does, Father Time is and forever will be undefeated.
It's gonna happen eventually.
It's gonna happen.
Absolutely.
So does LeBron have time to wait 3 more years for his son to develop, or can I pull the strings now and make this happen? He's done ring chasing. That is far gone. And my boy was like, if he was still competitive, he would be on a contender. And the Lakers haven't been contenders in years. So that further lets me know that he's doing just this, stat padding and history chasing that ghost in the arena in MJ.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that's a selfish mentality to have. Look, I respect any parent because I don't have kids, but when I have kids, I want to put them in a position to help them succeed. Eventually, they're going to have to take it and control it on their own, take off with it. I could give you the tools, I can give you the resources, I could even give you the connections, but I can't do it for you. Eventually, you're going to have to just do it for you. Now, I'm always have your back. I'm always give you advice. I'm always be there. I think for LeBron, this was more in a selfish way because I do think that Bronny is a future NBA caliber player.
Absolutely.
I do see him as a poor man's type of Drew Holiday. Because I think his defense is great. I think he has much better. I'm not going to say exceptional, but much better shooting abilities than LeBron did when he was coming out. But he's not there yet. Like, he still has time to develop. I think what LeBron did in this particular moment was put pressure on Bronny. This is going to put a lot of pressure on Bronny. And the fact that right, and the fact that you're in LA, them fans, I said it before, them fans are not playing. These fans are not playing, and he's not going on a 2-way contract. They already came out and said it. We are not going to any teams that's going to put Bronny on a 2-way contract. So he's going to have a regular guaranteed money in this contract. It's not going to be a whole lot because he's a 2nd-round pick. I mean, granted, he might not need it because his father is who his father is. But I just feel like you just put a lot of pressure on this kid. And now I know I said the NBA is soft, and they are still in my mind. But if I'm a player and I'm going and I see Bronny, the one moment I see Bronny, I'm going hard at you. I'm going hard at you. Now, will it happen? I'm not sure. I don't care if your dad is over there. And you have some players that have that mentality. Some. We'll see. Some may be a little nervous because LeBron is going to be on that same bench. So, but I think this to start off, I just don't like how it's starting off. So I do think it was a selfish thing of him to do.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be the problem. I don't think waiting to the regular season to see who's going to try to go hard at Bronny, because for his 3.6 minutes per game that he plays, it's not going to really matter, right?
Remember, JJ's the coach.
That's
well, JJ wanted more 3-point shooting. JJ wanted more 3-point shooting. Listen, but the interesting part is going to be, what is Bronny going to do in the summer league? Like, them boys going to be trying to kill Bronny.
That's 2 weeks away.
It's simply from a basketball level.
I kind of want to go to one of those games. I'm right up the road.
Yeah, it'd be in Vegas.
Yeah.
You think Bronny's going to play? Is he going to play in the summer league? Did they say that?
He has no choice.
I think he gotta.
He
that's
has,
better play.
he has no choice.
no choice. He kind of gotta play. He kind of
Would y'all?
His summer league, it's
a tryout.
His summer league output determines whether or not he's an end of bench guy or a front of bench G leaguer to start the season.
Yeah.
That's fair. And that's fair. I think that is a fair assessment. Like, we don't expect any second rounder that comes and turns into a star, number one, he gets saluted, because that's not what commonly happens. So it's not that even though I think that Bronny, like Britt said, he has NBA caliber talent that needs to be honed. Those skills need to be honed. He's not ready now. I think that we know that. How unready he is will be determined by the summer league. Like, where's your level of readiness? Are you ready to be on the bench for us, or starting down in where they play at? Where the Lakers
league is in LA, so he's still gonna be at home.
Yeah, he's still gonna be at home. Wherever they play at, he's gonna be there. And I don't think that's a bad thing either. Like, I was a little perplexed for a couple of reasons. One, because they said, hey, if you put him on a 2-way contract, we not going there. Like, that's those things, or calling teams and saying, hey, if you draft them, we're not coming to your team, we're going to Australia.
Which is crazy work if that shit is true.
Like, if it's true,
which is where you probably should be anyway.
That's what I'm saying. Like, for you to say the gall and the audacity to say that, you know what pull that you have, and I'm all for us having pull. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day,
right.
The sacrifices what a lot of other people have worked for. When, like, it's dudes out there that deserved to possibly be drafted in the second round, because draft, hey, guess what? I ain't got to worry about no camp invite or no summer league contract. I got drafted, so I'm going to at least be in camp. You know, yeah, they might send me down to the G League or something like that. That's still guaranteed money for somebody who doesn't have that, is looking at that like, this is crazy. I'm gonna just say that.